Corpus Studios newsletter. Today we're going to look at exercises that are going to be used to stabilize the pelvis. If we stabilize the pelvis, then we're going to have a better use of the lower back, and we're going to be able to use these exercises as an activation before we do locomotion. Locomotion could be running, going for a short walk, bicycle riding, or swimming. So I'm going to give you a couple simple exercises that you can use before to get those muscles activated so they're ready to stabilize your pelvis when you go to do your work. Okay, so let's get started. All right, here we go with exercise number 1. First, we're going to imagine that there's a wall behind me so that my pelvis stays absolutely stationary. I'm going to lie in a comfortable position flat. My bottom leg is going to be bent. My top leg will be along the wall. I'm going to rotate my leg up, lift it, stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate it down with my toe down, reaching my leg away from me, and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I repeat this 10 times. So I want to rotate my leg, not so much that my hip moves. My hip has to stay still, so it's a small rotation. Pull my leg away from me, lift it, maintain for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate it down, lower slowly on the eccentric phase, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What I'm working here is called the gluteus medius. This is a muscle that is attached on the back of the innominate bone and comes down and attaches to the top of the thigh bone. Very important muscle for stabilizing. You would do this 10 times on both sides and then repeat 2 to 3 sets. All right, have fun with this one. Okay, exercise number 2. For the same muscle, gluteus medius, as well as some other stabilizers that work around the hips. The legs are going to be extremely parallel, like you have 2 railroad tracks. I have an elastic, which I'm going to keep tight. I don't want it to loose. I want to keep it tight. I'm going to put my hands on the front of my pelvis here and make sure that my pubic bone and my navel are pretty well on the same line. And then I'm going to take small steps to one side. So I'm going to step and come back. Step and in. Notice that my steps are very small and I'm keeping the elastic tight all the time. I'm lifting into my powerhouse or my core, and I just move across. My legs are absolutely straight, small movements. I'm going to go back the other way. So we can just go 10 one way, 10 the other. I take a break, and then I repeat it 2 to 3 sets. Again, notice my feet are very straight, my legs are straight. I'm trying to activate right here on my hips, keeping my pelvis neutral. Okay? So that's exercise number 2. Okay, here we are, exercise number 3. You're going to stand on a mat, something that's a little bit soft so it's not quite as stable as the floor. Any exercise mat would work. You can stand slightly in front of the wall. You can put both hands on the wall. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're just going to very slowly bend my knee, lowering down. And then I'm going to come up. I'm not using the wall too much. I want to hold very lightly. In fact, you could just use your fingertips. As I go down, what I want you to pay attention is that you keep your big toe very active and your knee does not cross in nor go out, but you try to align it. The hips want to stay at the same level, so I'm not going like this. I want to keep that in, activate that, and I lower straight down through the center, keeping my knee aligned, keeping activation on the big toe. Hips actively on the same line, working my powerhouse. So I'm going to do this nice and slowly from about 10 to 15 times. You might feel a little bit of a burn, it's normal. And then I would repeat it on both sides, take a little break, and do it maybe 2 to 3 times. Okay? So that's 3 exercises that are going to really help you to get stabilization in this back part, so that when you walk, you're not clunking, or when you're running, it's going to help you with the stabilization, get your knees over your toes. And there you go. I hope you have lots of luck with this and enjoy yourself. Let me know how it goes. You can always send me an email at info@corpusstudios.com. See you soon.